Let me run through a couple of the comments that are coming in on the comment section. If you want to get involved with your predictions for tomorrow night, please do so. Singing the Blues says Rangers could beat Bruges at Ibrox, but away in Belgium might be a step too far. Mo simply says Bruges will pummel Rangers. John says Rangers need to win by 3 clear goals to have any chance. They nearly blew a 3-0 lead in the second leg against Pilsen. Bruges are a huge step up. And Rangers easy okay, who are regular on the show and often cuts to the quick of any point. I genuinely think we'll win tomorrow and then struggle in Paisley on Sunday. And I think Rangers easy okay summed up their approach. I could see Rangers winning 2-1 tomorrow night or something and then getting beat 1-0 at the weekend.
Yeah, no one would be shocked. That's, you said, it's been the way of it with Rangers for the last kind of couple of years. And you look at the domestic results this season, you look at how St Mirren have been playing good result the weekend. They're a really difficult team to play against. It's probably the last fixture you want in between, 2 Champions League playoff legs. And of course, we thought they were postponing it. They're now not postponing it, which kind of means they have to now go and win it. So it's such a big week. And, as you said, yeah, it would be very, very Rangers to go and beat Bruges at Ibrox and then they come a cropper in Paisley.
We Jimmy in the comments is asking us what we think the score will be. I think Rangers will win tomorrow night. I think they'll win 2-1. I'm not convinced they'll get through the tie. But look, I mean, there's a couple of comments saying Rangers are going to get pummeled. This will be a wake-up call. Look, and I can't deny any of that. They're right. But Rangers so many times last season, just surprised. There's so many games where I thought Rangers are going to get so run tonight. And they just turned up and did it. So for that reason, I'll go 2-1. What's your thoughts, Pilch?
Maybe a 2-2. I think both teams will score. We've seen the Rangers so far this season. Whatever Russell Martin's trying to do defensively, it's not quite there. He's been big in signing, trying to bring in centre backs. He doesn't quite know what his best fullback combination is. But at the same time, Rangers can score goals as well. And I think what you need to remember is Rangers aren't going into this they're probably not approaching it like a run-of-the-mill domestic game, certainly not a Premier Sports Cup game against Alouettes. The occasion it seems to do something to Rangers. The fans are there. I don't want to use the cliche under the lights, but there's just something about the European nights that seems to awaken something in Rangers. And as you say, they tend to turn up. So that's going to take that to get a decent result tomorrow. So yeah, I think a 2-2 wouldn't surprise me.
Singing the Blues, as you say, as you can see on your screen, going on last season, beating St Mirren would be an achievement. Scott says it'll be 2 each at best. And Luke Skywalker says 3-1 Rangers. Look, I could be mad, but I do fancy Rangers to get a win tomorrow night. A slim win. I doubt they'll get by Bruges over 2 legs, but listen, stranger things have happened, Ross.